Good afternoon. It is Friday, January 6, 2023. Today is the 12th day of Christmas, and I'm glad we're here together, and I thank you for watching these devotionals. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channels. It is very helpful in our work together. One of the questions that comes to Christians is whether an instruction from God is a for all time from now on kind of instruction, or for a just right now kind of instruction. Love your neighbor as yourself and love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind are obviously for the rest of your life until Jesus comes again kind of commandments. But in today's passage, Matthew's going to get some commandments and some instructions that are just for right now. And part of understanding God's direction is knowing the difference between the right now instructions versus the for all time instructions. In Matthew chapter 2, verses 19 to 23, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition, it says, "When Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt. 'Get up,' the angel said. 'Take the child and his mother back to the land of Israel, because those who were trying to kill the child are dead.' So Joseph got up and returned to the land of Israel with Jesus and his mother. But when he learned that the new ruler of Judea was Herod's son Archelaus, he was afraid to go there. Then, after being warned in a dream, he left for the region of Galilee. So the family went and lived in a town called Nazareth. This fulfilled what the prophets had said, 'He will be called a Nazarene.'" Here, Joseph is responding first to the angel's commandment to get up and flee to Egypt, and that was an immediate. And at the time, Joseph didn't know whether that was a forever commandment or just a just now commandment. But then, after some time there, after Herod had died, and remember, this is not in the day of instant internet news everywhere. It would have taken some time for the news to have reached them. After he found out that Herod had died, here comes the angel again with another specific instruction. "Get up, take the boy and his mother, and go back to the land of Israel." And so he does. And he recognizes now that to go to Egypt was a just now, just for right now type of instruction. So he heads back to Egypt, or he heads back to Israel. And on his way back to Israel, he finds out that the new ruler is Herod's own son, Archelaus. And he's afraid that old Archelaus may have a memory and may remember what his daddy did and how he slaughtered all the children. And so he's thinking, maybe that's not a good place for me to go. And so as he's pondering this, the angel comes and visits him again and says, "Joseph, you're doing right by being wary. Go to Galilee instead." And so Joseph receives another, "Here's what you do right now" kind of instruction. And so they go up and they go to Nazareth. And by the way, there are some prophecies Matthew knew about that had prophesied that the Messiah would be called a Nazarene. And so they're glad to go back there. What about us in a brand new year, brand new 2023? We have certainly some commandments that are for all time. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind. And the second, like unto it, love your neighbor as yourself. Doesn't matter where we are, what the circumstances are doing, what is happening in the world around us, those are commandments forever and ought to be a part of our daily living. But other commandments may be just for a time, where we're instructed or directed by God to do a specific task or to accomplish a specific set of instructions. And we need, as part of our growth, to understand what's a commandment for all time versus an instruction for right now. May 2023 be a time where you fulfill God's commandments and follow God's instructions. God bless you.